Hello, YouTubers. This is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I am back with another pick a card reading. I am doing a What's Coming Towards You February 2019 reading. I know it's 5 days late, but you still have most of February to go through. So, shot glass, mystery bag. It's a muslin bag, but it's got something inside of it. Or the pendulum. While you choose your pile, I will say that I do sell crystals on eBay. I am also doing readings through Instant Go. I also do readings through email. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the information is in the description box below. And if you need to contact me for any reason, that information is down there too. So I think that's it. I think that's it. So, number 1, number 2, or number 3. Take a minute. While you're doing that, if you need more time, just pause the video. And I'll go ahead and get started with pile number... shot glass. Pile number 1. I'll get started with pile number 1, which is the shot glass. Do I need to move this back a little bit? What is coming toward the seeker? February 2019. Spirit of the highest vibration, please grant me access to the collective so I can give accurate and concise answers to the seekers who want to know what is coming toward them. February 2019. What's coming toward the seeker in February 2019? What is coming toward the seeker in February 2019? What is coming toward the seeker? February 2019. One last time. What is coming toward the seeker? February 2019. Yes. Okay. Sacral chakra. You might want to spend some time this month working on your sacral chakra. That one, I believe, is the one just before the one. I think it's the one just under the solar plexus one, so it's like down near your belly button, I believe. Solitude. That is the Hermit card. You might be spending some time seeking truth. Like, for somebody, I'm not sure why, somebody out there is going like on a spirit quest or a vision quest, and the material harvest is at the bottom of the deck. That's the 9 of Pentacles. So what's coming towards you? You might spend some time out February 2019. You might be... This is the Judgment card. I'm seeing this person, you doing some seeking, like you're looking for something, and maybe you're looking for another job to bring material harvest, to bring in a harvest. I feel like you might be making plans here because you've got the 4 of Swords, the Hermit card, and the Judgment card. And I feel like somebody out there is definitely just taking a break. They're just like, you know, this month, I'm just going to chill out. I'm not going to do anything too extravagant. You're probably studying. I see this lady with this book, and she's like sitting there studying. I see somebody just like kind of staying at home and being a homebody, because what I'm getting here is like meditating in your living room, reading in your bedroom, cooking in your kitchen, just kind of being at home, you know, saving money, not going out, not doing anything too extravagant. Make sure not to sequester yourself so much that you disconnect from the world, because I see this one single person on all of these cards, one single person doing things alone. I want to justify. I want to clarify the solitude card. Okay. So all of these wanted to come out. I see the Eight of Pentacles, which is working, and this is the card you get to before the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Harvest card at the bottom of the deck there. Let me turn that over. Okay, so I see you developing something, working on something, even confronting some things that might have hurt you in the past so that you can manifest. Trying to make a choice. Trying to make a choice. Fighting, like wrestling with yourself, researching so that you can make the best choice. Somebody might be deciding which college to go to. But I do see... clarify this before I say anything else. Why is that upside down? Oh, because the whole deck is upside down. Trying to get good sleep at night. The Moon card came out. Ace of Cups came out too. And there goes the Fire King. On the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you might have a choice between two suitors. I see someone looking at you with an offer. An emotional offer could be an apology, could be a love, someone who's interested in you coming towards you with an offer. Because this is a man. A male entity, a masculine. And this is a woman here. Somebody might be looking at you. While I can see this kind of in the library. You're trying to like be in your own space. You're in your own head, doing what you're doing, minding your own business, meditating, just kind of, being alone, sleeping alone at night, just doing things alone. And you're not upset about that. You're fine. You're perfectly fine. You're good in your own little space. And then here comes somebody out of nowhere. Been watching you for a while. You get your back turned here. You don't see this person coming, but here they are watching you while you're reading, while you're going on about your own business. And it might be somebody from the past. The Judgment card can be about someone who wants a second chance, or somebody who is kind of called to you. This could be a soulmate. You might be meeting your twin flame in February if you haven't already, or just reconnecting with this person. I'm seeing... weird. It's interesting because there's the female. She's looking up at the angel. There's this person looking down at the pentacle. This person trying to defend their space and putting up little barriers and stuff between them and someone else. And then there is this lady on this card, and she's reading this book. She's not looking at you. She's not looking at me. She's looking at this book. This man on this card is looking down at his harvest. It's like you're focused on something else. You are focused on something else. Even the Moon card, which is a feminine energy, is not even... she's got eyes closed, right? back turned. I feel like somebody is going to sneak up on you while you're minding your own daggone business, going about your own life, living your best life, and they're going to offer you something. What's coming towards you? I believe it's an offer of love. Now, it also could be an apology from someone from the past because of the judgment card here. And this is, I believe, yeah, this one is the gut instinct feeling, the gut instinct card for me. So I feel like whoever is coming towards you, you already know kind of who it is, even if you haven't been paying attention. Like if you just, I don't want anybody near me, I'm not even looking for love, whatever, you probably have an idea who this person is. And I see them seeing you, even if you're not paying attention to them. And I also see them coming with their cup of love and they want to offer it to you. This could be a fire sign or just somebody who is fiery. I am also seeing a man with red hair or a woman with red hair. Not really like an aggressive, I don't want to say aggressive, but like a commanding presence, whether it be a female or a man, coming towards you. Okay. Well, what's coming towards you? It doesn't look bad. But I feel like somebody is kind of secretly watching while you are doing whatever it is you're doing. I feel like somebody in a library, they're watching you while you're at the library or while you're off doing yoga or whatever your spiritual practice might be. And they're coming. That was pretty quick. I'm trying to make sure that my readings don't go too long because, I feel like they just go long and I don't want people to get bored and click off. So hopefully that resonated with you. I do personal readings if you want one that is more personalized, because general readings aren't always going to resonate with everyone because they can't. It doesn't work that way. It resonates with most people. Those two fall at the top. Justice and the Four of Fire. So we'll see if they come out in the reading. Anyway, what is coming toward the seekers of palm number 2 in February 2019? What was that? Oh, come on, deck. 2 of water at the bottom. Like it might slide off, but I'm not done shuffling these cards. And they're kind of big, so I don't take every jumping card as a card that should be in the reading because they're so big and my hands are small. Okay. One last time, spirit of the highest vibration. What is coming toward the 2019? Thank you very much for that. 7 of air. Oh, shite. Queen of earth. And the Tower card. The release card. 7 of fire. 6 of air at the bottom of the deck. The underlying energy, it says things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So, it's like moving forward, but, you have to go by the 7 of air to continue on your way. So, you might be the Queen of Earth, which could be an earth sign. For some reason, the first thing I wanted to say was Aquarius, but that's an air sign, not an earth sign. What I'm hearing is Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius could be the person that you're dealing with. There is the Release card. This is Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. This is the Tower card. Something is coming down for you. And the Seven of Air. Now, if this reading was for me, with my experience with the Seven of Air and the Tower card, I would say someone here is sneaking around. And what they are sneaking around to do is not necessarily pleasant. Every time I have gotten the Tower card, it has been something, could be something even physical, coming out or coming apart or breaking up or blowing away or something. The last time I got the Tower card, I was going to my dentist. He's a very good dentist. He's a very, very good dentist. And he had to take my tooth out. It broke. He was like, it's got to come out. Before that, when I got the Tower card, I was also getting the Seven of Air a lot and the Five of Air a lot. And what happened there was my ex-boss was sneaking around trying to send me somewhere else, trying to send me to a different franchise store without telling me. So he just walked up to me one day and was like, oh, you're going to the store. I was like, I saw the bullshit coming first. I was like, I see it's coming. I saw it coming. So I went ahead and applied for a different job somewhere else. And I said, no, I quit. So that was my last day at that store. And that was the Tower that came down. The job was no longer there. Okay? And in the bag it's not Vandal Root. It's Gravel Root. Gravel Root is in the bag. I forgot to take it out before. But anyway. So when I say that to say this, every time that I've gotten the Tower card, it was a warning that something was coming to an end. Something is coming down. Now, it could be, with the Queen of Pentacles here, it could be a job that is in transition. You're transitioning jobs. You're leaving one job, abruptly and going to another one. It always seems to be an abrupt kind of thing. It's never like, oh, I've been kind of, like a problem that has been there. Well, it kind of is, but if you feel like things can be worked out in this situation, most likely there's going to be an unpleasant end to it. And this is the warning. Like, the Tower card always comes out for me as a warning that something is getting ready to come down. And when it comes down, it's going to be a big mess. Okay. So especially with the Seven of Air, which says plans need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. The Queen of Earth says thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible, make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Challenges pops off of that card for me. And then I think I read this one, release, the end of a situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So we're going to clarify these cards. And at the bottom of the deck was Six of Air. So yeah, I feel like the Tower's coming down and moving on. And that's like the gist of it. So if you were looking for the short version, that is the short version. I feel like you're the Queen of Earth. The Tower is coming down. And you're leaving behind the broken down mess. But anyway. Woo! That's too many cards to clarify the Seven of Air. The bunch. For the Seven of Air. This is the last time. I'm going to shuffle these cards. Somebody might tell you something that they've been doing behind your back. With the Ace of Swords just came out. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is job related. Like if you were looking for a promotion, you might end up getting released from the company. This is the Six of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. You might end up single if you're in a relationship with like your childhood sweetheart or someone you have children with. You might end up single in February 2019, or the wheels might turn so that you end up more single. What is this? I need one more card for the Seven of Air, please. I feel like the mother of somebody's children is not dealing with you anymore. Or if you are the mother, you might not be dealing with the person that you're dealing with anymore. I'll clarify the Seven of Air. One last time. Yep, looks like a conversation. And at the bottom of the deck, he just popped over and saw him. It's the King. If you are married to someone, you might end up getting like splitting up with this person. And I'm not trying to be negative or anything. I'm telling you what I see. I'm telling you from experience as a reader what I've experienced and what it always seems to be. And this is a single woman. You might end up taking the kids and leaving the man, or the partner or whatever. It doesn't have to be a male, just, a masculine energy or the other partner or whatever. It's just like, to me, it's like the truth comes out and it comes out quick. And you might feel the need to lash out and attack. I'm saying that because I see this woman here and she's like got this ball of fire that she's sending out from her hand. It's like, because it's coming out. And I feel like it's going toward him. And I feel like he gets cut loose. And you are the single woman with the kids in February 2019. Now, this might be for someone, specifically who's dealing with being married to someone. But if you're not married, trying to read the Tower card is not so negative, but with the Seven of Air, it's just kind of, it is what it is. But on a different note, I see the Tower card with these two cards being positive, and the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands not being too negative and kind of being neutral on that Seven of Air with the King of Pentacles. You might, if you're I feel like if somebody's in a relationship, they're not going to be in one anymore. If you are single, you might end up taking care of somebody else's kids for a little while. I'm seeing these two as kids, even though this could be the past, being nostalgic, and some people say a third party situation because there's somebody in the background with their back turned and there's two kids. I feel like, I just really feel like this is a relationship thing for the Queen, and she ends up being the single queen, and she's still a mother, and she continues to take care of her children even after she's released their father or whoever she's married to. And I feel like secrets come out with the Seven of Air and the Ace and the communication card here. I feel like there's some communication that releases these secrets. There's maybe a fight that comes out, and then somebody is released. Ultimately, even if you're not with somebody, I feel like the Tower card, something ends up being released. Somebody out there, on a positive note, might actually end up discovering some money or some talent, or having an idea that they quickly move upon. Like, it just comes out of the dark. It comes out of the ether. Like, it materializes like it was always there, but you just didn't see it. And then it finally comes forward and you move on it quickly, and you end up being given a gift that, surprise, it might take away something, but it leaves you with money. and then you end up, being able to enjoy your life a little bit easier. That's the positive side of it. And I hope that you'll take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I already know somebody's going to be like, oh, well, you're wrong. And then at the end of the month, they're like, oh, dang, I should have listened. But I already disliked the video. I'm too proud to go back and take that dislike off. So anyway, I feel like pile number 2, y'all are in for an interesting month. February 2019. If you've got a relationship on the rocks, I feel like it just completely ruptures and then someone ends up single. Or, surprise, you've got an idea that you can, an idea or a conversation or something that you can end up making money off of, and it ends up kind of, you get to move forward and move on. You move on, you move forward. You got it, you get the money, or you're single, you move on. I hope that didn't confuse you guys. This is my second reading today. Well, I guess it's the 6th one if you look at it that way. So the energy is starting to get, the energy that I had earlier is coming down. So I apologize if I sound a little beaten out, but that is why. Okay. Gotta get that energy off of me so I can do pile number 3. Hold on to my selenite for a second. Oh, trusty selenite. It's very good at clearing energy, and I can feel it vibrating up my arms right now, dissipating the energy of that particular reading, because that one was a little bit difficult. I don't like giving people, bad news, but pile number 2 might just know what's coming already. Okay. Pile number 3. What is coming for pile number 3? February 2019. What is coming towards pile number 3? February 2019. Coming toward pile number 3, February 2019. One last time. February 2019. When I say one last time, it's me trying to get through the sentence while I'm shuffling. So I go through the sentence while I'm shuffling. So if I shuffle twice during that sentence, then, once the sentence is over, that is that one time. I know people are like, oh, wait, you said one time, but you shuffled twice. So that's why I do it. All right. 1, 2, 3. At the bottom of the deck is the 4 of fire. I always get a nice warm feeling in my chest when I see this card, and I hope that you can see it without it being too washed out. But that's at the bottom of the deck. King of water, 8 of earth, Queen of fire. Okay. Okay. 10 of earth, 3 of air, the sun. So I know a lot of readers will say, oh, third party situation, but I don't really have a whole lot of support for that here. I see this as somebody telling the truth. Somebody coming forward with the truth. I do see 2 people. I don't see 3. Well, if you want to get, technical, I see him. I see that little fairy person. I see her. I see her. I see her. And I see her. I feel like, though, that's just the card. It's not necessarily a third party anything. What I'm seeing here, King of Water. Very beautiful. I always see him as an older man, though. And I see her as a younger woman if she shows up with the King of Water. And I also see the Eight of Earth. Something is developing between these two people. They're not of the same suit. I feel like it's like an older man and a younger woman. I feel like they are kind of standing in their own energies, where she's like the fire queen. She is the queen of wands. Fire, Sagittarius, Leo. For some reason, I want to say Aquarius, even though that's not a fire sign. But I take what I hear. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Aries. I'm hearing Sagittarius, 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 Sagittarius. I'm hearing that a lot. With the Sun card, she might just be a straight up Leo or have Leo in her chart somewhere. I'm seeing that somebody like comes out with it. Somebody comes out with it and they say what they've been meaning to say for a long time. Ten of Earth is also here. So I'm seeing this is a pretty positive pile here. Let me look. I am seeing two people. I'm seeing them as actual people. He doesn't have to be a he. He can be a she. And she doesn't have to be a she. She can be a he. Or a non-binary person. Just take it how it resonates with you. This person is just standing in a more masculine, watery, emotional kind of state. It doesn't have to be a man. Just whatever. You know what I mean? It's not gender specific. It is energetically specific, though. Energetically, this person is the King of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Interestingly, that's what I heard. I heard water signs. I didn't hear anything else because sometimes I get, other stuff that's not water or whatever. I'm seeing like something developing between them. I'm also seeing like a confession. And I'm seeing happiness, like joy, like an overflowing of happiness and joy, which is good. This could be work related. You might get promoted. Threes are growth. I generally see the Three of Swords as constriction, though. But here I am seeing it as like whatever was being constricted is being released. So I'm feeling like it's truth that comes out. Something comes out. Something that has been like on the back burner and cooking for a long time. Something that has been developing for a long time pops out. And the result of it is joy and happiness. And a lot of readers say that the Sun card is the most positive card in the deck. I do believe that. And even if this was a third party thing, which I don't believe it is, the Sun outshines everything. The Sun outshines everything. I am seeing someone being patient. I'm seeing someone being very patient. I feel like he's being patient with her. This energy is being patient with that energy and waiting, patiently. I'm getting patiently because this little fairy is sitting here, with her dog, just kind of with her hands folded in her lap, and also the underlying energy being the Four of Wands with the Sun card. Y'all are going to be in for a very beautiful month. Like, even if you are going through a little bit of depression with this Three of Air, I feel like you work through it. Or that person works through it, and then everything just kind of comes together. But I am going to clarify, because I feel like this reading wasn't specific enough. I feel like somebody gets that money. that they've been needing. Somebody finds their joy after being depressed for a long time. I'm hearing for all of you, things work out. Even if it's, if it's not necessarily like a relationship thing, if it's a job thing, things work out. If it is a relationship thing, things work out. Your mother, your father, your sister, your dog, things just work out for you. Everything just works out. With the Eight of Pentacles there. But I want to clarify the Eight of Pentacles. One last time. Oops. Weird. Okay. Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. Seven. Somebody moving on. I want to see if it popped back out again. Ten of Earth here. Yep. Okay, fine. Probably didn't. Well, it wanted to slide out the first time, so I probably should just took it the first time. Three of Air. One last time. Good God. And the Sun card. This just looks like a beautiful thing happening for you guys. Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, somebody is texting me. Oh, this person's just going to have to wait. Sorry, that was like something that I needed to do real quick. The Sun card. Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. I don't know why that song went to come out. But I still wake up, I lost what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? I don't know anymore. Weird. That song wanted to come out. Okay. I want to get just one more card for this, please. One last time. All right. Okay. So I'm feeling like the mental conflict, the revenge, the just being a dick, just being an asshole, being a jerk, whatever, all of that, the waiting, the watching, the wondering if your harvest is going to come in, all of that gets burned away. It all gets burned away. I feel like this is what is getting worked out. Waiting, whatever this okay, it can be mental conflict, but let me tell you another story. Every time, well, a lot of the time when I was getting this card, it was like a mental state that was like confusing and bad self-talk and stuff like that. Or it was somebody doing something like to me to be a dick. Let me talk to you about my boss, my ex-boss again. This card kept popping up a lot when it was coming, when it was me and like me dealing with him. And he has this massive ego where he'll basically wear it on his sleeve and pretend like you can't see it, but you can see it all over him, where you just see him try to be a man, But really, it's just like a scared, hurt child on the inside. And I kept getting this. And what he was doing was he was like in the background. I said some stuff to him I probably shouldn't have said because we were also supposed to be friends at the time. But I was like, I understand why this particular business is the way that it is. I understand why it's revolving door, why you can't keep a manager up in here. And then after that, this kept showing up a lot because I feel like he took it personally, even though I wasn't necessarily referring to him, but he took it personally and he was like, okay, well, I am not going to tell you what I'm doing behind your back. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing behind your back, but I am doing something behind your back and I'm doing it to hurt you. But I saw it coming and I got out. So it's kind of like if there was some difficulty between you and this other person, or I'm more feeling that this is a mental state for this person, where I feel like it's him, where there's a mental state of like, should I do this? Should I not do this? This could hurt someone else. I don't want to do that. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. I don't want to get in the way of what she's got going on. And it could just go vice versa, really. It could be her too. Well, I don't know if I should accept him or this, that, and the fourth. He's older than me. He's got a different, these different suit, totally different kind of personality than I've got. Because this is a different suit. This is water. This is fire. So it's like we're totally different people. But I feel this connection with this person. And I don't know if I should come forward. I'm just going to sit back, watch, and wait. And that is over now. It's like this is getting very close to the end of the Trumps. And the last one is the world card. This is number 19. The world is number 21. So we're getting very close to the world card where that's like the conclusion of everything. So I feel like whatever mental state whoever was going through, whatever they were waiting on, they're done waiting. They're done. They've gotten to the end of that. And I say that because clarifying the Three of Air is the Ten of Cups, which is a cycle that has come to its end. And there's also the Ten of Pentacles, which is a cycle that is coming to its end. And we've got the 19, which is 2 from the 21, which is the world card, which is the end. So I'm feeling like something is coming together for you with the person. I do feel like it is a relationship thing, but if it's not, it could just be, you get the job, you've been waiting for this promotion, all of the back and forth is over, and you finally get the emotional fulfillment that you wanted. And you also get that money. But I feel like this might be a kind of soulmate connection, because I feel like even though she feels like she's not his type, right? She is. Because I feel like this is another aspect of her. Like, this is her street face, this is her real face, right? She puts on the face of the queen when she has to, and then she goes back to being the Queen of Cups, which is the King of Cups counterpart, like soulmate, which is another, this is one of the soulmate cards. This is like the twin flame card, the Four of Wands. So I feel like whatever little mess was going on is being worked out here with the 8. If you've got somebody you feel like is coming around to you, and this person doesn't necessarily fit your type, I feel like this person, you should give them a chance. Like, use your best judgment, obviously. Do whatever you feel is right for you. It's your life. You know what I mean? But if you feel like it's right, go for it. Because I feel like this person can help you move away from whatever Five of Swords stuff that you might have had going on in the past. I feel like maybe I'm convoluting the story a little bit. I'm not trying to be confusing. But what I am seeing, just to recap, underlying energy is just like happiness and joy. And, you know, if you believe in twin flames, your twin flame coming back around or your soulmate coming around, you know, you get to meet this person. And this person might, on the surface, appear to be somebody that you would never date or, you know, that you would never consider to be your type. But this person ultimately is a good fit for you. Because you might put on that face of being the Queen of Wands, but on the inside, you're really the Queen of Cups. It's kind of like my sun sign is Capricorn. People see me sometimes as being very serious and, you know, Capricornic, but my rising sign is Pisces, and my moon sign is Sagittarius. So it's like you see one thing, but you're really another thing on the inside. I'm probably just Pisces, you know what I mean? But whatever is going on between these two people gets worked out. And then there is joy, happiness, money, love, just like everything you could really want. Everything gets worked out. The truth comes out. You get to move away. You know, you get the money you need, the emotional fulfillment you need. This is a really good pile. I like it. It's beautiful. I feel like I should stop talking now. I should probably stop talking now and kind of stop pulling cards. I see the Star card, the King of Fire, and the Five of Pentacles. This is like a divinely guided thing here. Divine guidance and just like soulmate, twin flame, awesomeness. I hope that didn't confuse you guys. This one was probably a mess. Probably a mess and a half. But that's just how it is sometimes. So anyway, I hope that you reach that happiness that I'm seeing here. Let me know if you do. You know, so much happiness in this freaking pile. The truth, the happiness, moving away from difficulty, coming out of confusion, you know, not waiting anymore, getting the money you need or the stability you need. Just being awesome in general. Things working out. Just beautiful. I like it. So that's it. My name is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I will be back with another reading a different time. I do readings on Instant Go. I also do readings through email and my PayPal, and I do donation. I accept donations and stuff. If you need to contact me, all of that stuff will be down below in the description box. I will be talking to you guys a different day. Ta-ta for now.